welcome you into another edition of the American Rewind. And today, we're going to take a look at last year's big win for SMU over Tulsa. That game went to overtime. 43-37 was the final. SMU with a big breakout year. And their senior linebacker, Delano Robinson, kind enough to join us today here on the American Rewind. And Delano, let's get into that game. Y'all went 6-0 with that win against Tulsa last year. Walk me back to what that was like. You guys are undefeated heading into that game. It's a big one at home. The fans started to feel it. Take me back to the game against Tulsa and what it meant to your season last year.
Yeah, so that was a big game for us, especially at home. I would say that we went into that game like we went to every other game. You know, we take one game at a time. We don't look at any opponent differently. Tulsa, TCU, whoever it is, we treat everyone the same. But we know at home, one of our mottos is that we dominate at home. So anybody coming into our home, we make sure that we have to dominate when we're at home, putting on for Dallas, Texas. So basically, it's kind of like a strong mindset for us coming into the game. It's like we know we got to come in hard. We know we got to start fast, and we know we got to get the job done.
I know that last year it was a bit of a breakout year under Coach Dykes. Tell me a little bit about what it was like when Coach Dykes walked in the door and why it's working so well at SMU.
Yeah, I remember when I first met Coach Dykes, it was kind of trippy with our head coach, leaving. And then I was only a sophomore. So he came in there and he just kind of was relaxed, just trying to see how we were as players. And I just remember the first thing he said is that I'm with you guys and I'm going to turn this program around and we're all going to make a big change to SMU. And ever since then, we've always moved forward ever since then.
I know in that Tulsa game, you dealt with a little bit of strain. The first half wasn't great. Second half, you guys locked it down, pushed it into overtime, and then Shane Buechele in that group was able to turn around and win it in OT. What did that game last year against Tulsa prove to you and your teammates about how good you can be?
I think that proved what we've been trained on all summer is working through adversity, facing adversity, knowing how to play through adversity, sticking together with our brothers, having faith in each other and just getting the job done. That just proved everything as far as when we hit adversity, we stick back to our training. And our training is training with adversity and facing adversity, and that's what we came out with the win.
When you look at where your football team is going, right? I know this is the American Rewind, and we're supposed to look back on what last year meant, but you're trying to get ready for a season this year amidst the craziest football offseason ever, quite honestly. Where are you guys in terms of where you're at SMU? You're a senior, you're a leader. How do you feel heading into this season and all of the work that had to be done remotely by everyone?
Right. It's unfortunate with the pandemic going around, but I feel confident in our team. We're all doing staff. Everybody's working really good as far as keeping everybody safe, social distancing, keeping our masks on when we're working out. Our players, we preach to each other every day. We are going to have a season. We're going to go out there. We're going to do our best to stay safe, but just know we have a goal in mind. We're going to win football games, win the conference. We're just going to dominate, and everybody knows that we're all on board together. We're in this together.
I know that winning last year brought a level of accountability. That accountability, I assume, has carried over into this offseason. Delano, I'm a big believer that you build year to year. Do you feel like there is that building year to year at SMU?
Yes, I do. I feel like it's built year to year because going off of last year, once we see the potential that we have, what we did do, that's just a stepping stone for us knowing what we can do, doing better. Instead of 10-3, now we'll win every single game, 15-0, 14-0, whatever you want to say. But it's just a stepping stone for us. It's the first branch for us for moving forward.
When you guys beat Tulsa last year, you're 6-0, and the nation looked around and went, whoa, that SMU, they've got something going. How have you and your teammates handled expectations?
Yeah, we didn't really get too at it because starting from summer, we already knew kind of the development of our team and our players, how we were going to be, our mindset. We know that people look down on SMU, so it was kind of like, you know what, we're going to shock the world this year. We're going to show them we're the heart of Dallas, like what we can do. And once we started to do so, we started seeing a lot of publicity, people saying, oh my God, SMU, look at them. And we never really took it too big head about it. We kind of was like, okay, cool, this is good. We're making change, history, but let's keep moving forward. What can we do to continue to move forward?
And then finally, for you, Delano, what are the goals for you this year? I know that there are a lot of guys who want to go play at the next level. There might not be as many games to be able to quote unquote audition. How do you look toward your senior season?
Yeah, so basically I see it as fighting with my brothers, as many games as they let us play. I'm going to be out there with my brothers as long as I can be. The goal is also after the season, fortunately, to get to the next level, go to the NFL. But as of right now, my main focus is just working with my brothers, trying to win the conference, get to the New Year's Six, and do what we do.
All right, so Delano Robinson, he's going to be a senior linebacker this year at SMU. However many games are played, he's going to be out there. Thanks for the walk down memory lane and the update of what's going on in Texas. Stay safe. We'll see you maybe during some virtual media days.
Yes, sir.